Howdy, gang, and welcome once again to the Duct Tape Studios. I'm Jeff McAleer, your host here at the Gaming Gang channel. Thanks for joining me once again. Warhammer Roleplay Week continues, as today I am going to dive on in to take a first look at Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulbound, Artefacts of Power from Cubicle 7 Games. It's written by Emmett Byrne, Michael Duxbury, Jordan Goldfarb, Elaine Lithgow, Martin Lloyd, Sarah Madsen, Dave Rudin, and Casey Shee. This 144-page hardcover with PDF carries an MSRP of $39.99. In order to get that free PDF, you do have to order from Cubicle 7 or one of their partners. Now, of course, if you want to just score the PDF alone, you can do that over at DriveThruRPG for $19.99. All that said, let's swing on over to the other camera because here I've got Artifacts of Power for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulbound. A couple of things to mention before we jump on in. First of all, my friends over at Cubicle 7 were kind enough to provide me with this review copy. But neither I nor anyone else affiliated with the Gaming Gang has received any other sort of compensation for me to share this coverage with you. These days, it's important you know that. We're also not going to look at each and every page of the book, but I do want to give you a very good feel for what you're going to find in Artifacts of Power. I do have the impression this is probably more of a game master-facing book than a player-facing book, because I think this is filled with a lot of magic items and things along those lines. So let's take a look at the back here. Wield ancient artifacts of power. Realm gates crackle with eldritch energy. Incredible artifacts of untold power alter the fates of thousands. And great warriors wielding Realmstone-infused arms hunt endless spells that strike terror wherever they roam. The mortal realms are full of incredible artifacts of power. Will you claim them for yourselves? Artifacts of Power is perfect for those who want to fill their Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulbound games with incredible magic items, adventures about fate-defining artifacts, and terrifying arcane manifestations unlike anything seen before. And of course, it talks about what's in this book, but we're going to take a look inside, so I'm not going to read that. So let's start off taking a look at the credits page. Quite a lot of people were involved in the creation of this book. We've got a bunch of illustrators. I will not read their names because, honestly, I'll butcher at least half of the pronunciations. But I do want to make sure that we do share credit here where credit is due. So, taking a look at our contents, we've got Blood of the Realms, Artifacts of the Realms, Ancient Relics, Endless Spells, and it looks like a bunch of appendices. So, Blood of the Realms, it's talking about types of Realmstone. Each of the 8 principal lores of magic has a corresponding type of Realmstone. These Realmstones reflect their lore not only in form, but also in behavior, use, and personality. After all, anyone who spends time around Realmstone eventually feels the material has a will of its own, radiating a desire so insistent and singular that even the most stalwart eventually fall under its sway. Aha. So it looks like we're going to get a breakdown of each of the realm stones. What they represent. Acquiring Realmstone, harvesting Realmstone. Using Realmstone. So making equipment, various weapon traits of the different realm stones, armor traits for the different realm stones there too, side effects. Realmstone, for the most part, is not malicious, barring the types of Realmstone aligned with or corrupted by chaos. It is ambivalent about mortals as the mountain, the skies, or the oceans are. But with or without malice, Realmstone overpowers everything around it. It assaults the senses and scours the environment. And like an extreme light of one color, it reveals only what aligns with its nature and obscures all else. Okay. New endeavors for players to embark upon, such as consume Realmstone, harvest Realmstone, infuse equipment. Now we're going to get into the artifacts. So discussion of traders in antiquities. And then we're going to jump right on in to some of the various different artifacts of power. Faneway Mirror Shard, Harvest Boon, Lightning Battery, Mantle of Fire. As destructive and unsubtle as one would expect from an artifact of Astri, the Mantle of Fire transformed the wearer into a walking inferno. Scepter of Flame, Soul Prison, binding the essence of a wicked creature into a magical vessel, damns the artificer twice. First for bargaining with malign entities, then again for robbing the great necromancer of a soul. Wow. Spell Mirror. Looks like some rules about creating artifacts. Some random tables for that artifact creation too. So these are relics now. Fetterhelm, Cage of Souls. The Truth Hurts. Rage of the Godbear. The right place at the right time. The city of Tempest Eye is abuzz with the departure of a Dawnbringer crusade. Great crowds watch the procession prepare to set off, honoring those pioneers braving Cool's ravage. Days later, one of the characters wakes to find the Shield of the Morning strapped to their arm. So it appears we get some adventure hooks with these relics too. One scale, 1,000 fangs. The Black Choppa. The Age of Chaos brought ruin and disaster to all those who dwelled in the mortal realms, not just Sigmar's people. When the Reapers of Vengeance took the Sorrow Peaks, the last offender to fall was the Auric warlord Gorzrak the Bloody. Gorzrak's final act was to slay the great bloodthirster Calabrix, cleaving his head from his shoulders with a mighty swing of his black axe. Chariot of the Grots. Hunter be Hunted. Lost and Found. A vision comes to one of the characters of a shimmering, obviously powerful blacksmith's hammer amidst piles of wealth, lost within the depths of a floating, changing cavern system in Shaman. If one or more of the characters are Duradin, the vision comes to them. Interesting. So then we have the endless spells. Ever since Nagash's Necroquake spread across the mortal realms, already perilous worlds have been beset by new dangers. Among the foremost of these are endless spells, creations of magic gone awry, taking on a life of their own. While their effects vary, they are without exception arcane workings of great and terrible potency. Even the most seemingly benign endless spell poses great risks if left to linger unchecked. So hunting endless spells. Then we have a variety of different endless spells here, like the Burning Head, Prismatic Palisade, Geminins of Ul-Gaish. Now we get into our appendices. So we've got allies and enemies. I think that's what we're going to see mainly here in the appendices are all of these different bestiary entries. Chaos Lord, Chaos Marauder. Some of these we have seen in other Soulbound releases. Got the Deadwalker Zombie, Death Rattle Skeletons, Savage Big Boss. So these are the orcs. Wrap up with an index, and that is a peek inside Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulbound Artifacts of Power from Cubicle 7 Games. Of course, Sammy Uhas will have a review of Artifacts of Power in the not-too-distant future. All right, that is it for this time out. If you like this video, by all means, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel if you haven't already, and if you do subscribe, don't forget, ring that bell. It'll not only let you know when I share videos such as this first look, it'll also inform you when my live stream, the Gaming Gang Dispatch, airs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Central right here on YouTube. And of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all latest in tabletop gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more you will not find here on the channel, such as the aforementioned Sammy Uhas's reviews. You know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, Warhammer Roleplay Week will continue tomorrow. And once again, I'm Jeff McAleer. And until I see you next time, I certainly hope all of you get to enjoy plenty of great gaming with your gang.